Work as an academic council member, senate member, and on various exam and academic committees under Savitribai Phule Pune University. Sir is having more than 24 years approved teachers experience. Sir work as a campus director and CEO at Shivajinagar campus, Lonavala. Work as deputy registrar academic Shivajinagar Institute. Work as Deputy Registrar Admission Shivajinagar Institute. Sir published 46 research papers in national and international journals. Sir authored and co-authored about 17 books. Sir's other experience is as a Treasurer Association of Indian Management Schools, AIMS. Sir associated with International Stress Management Association. Sir prepared and presented research paper in various national and international seminar and conferences. Sir is life member of IST, ICA, ISC, NIBM, NHRD, YHAI, ISTD, IIM Ahmedabad. Now I request Dr. Parag Kalkar sir to address the gathering.
Very good morning to all of you. I am very happy to be part of this inaugural session organized by Progressive Education Society's Modern Institute of Business Management. Honorable Dr. G.R. Ekbote sir, Chairman of Progressive Education Society. Dr. Josna Ekbote Madam, Joint Secretary. Dignitaries on the dais, the Director of the Institute, Dr. Vijayalakshmi Srinivas Madam. Dr. Shivajinagar Pune, Deputy Secretary, and our colleague in the Savitribai Phule University Faculty of Management, faculty members, research scholars, students, and paper presenters. The new education policy, the role of behavioral sciences in management and implementation of multidisciplinary education. I think this is a theme which you have chosen for this 2 days national conference. There are two parts: the role of behavioral science in management and then implementation of multidisciplinary education. We have already taken few steps. There were 14 faculties under Savitribai Phule Pune University. Now it has been reduced to 4 faculties. Science and technology is clubbed together, commerce and management is clubbed together, humanities and then interdisciplinary. But still the UGC and apex bodies wish to fade away the walls between these faculties. The reason is everything boils down to the behavior of human beings. In the faculty of management also, whatever discipline you choose, either finance, marketing, organization behavior, or information technology, or production and operations management, everything at the end of the day deals with the human being. There are two things which are happening now. Machines are trying to be following the human beings that we call as a machine learning. And human beings are trying to become like machines. We all are so much captured by the technology, and because of the technology we really forget to understand the human being around us. And for all the people who are in the field of management, decision making, need to understand the human behavior first. With the kind of technology, the computers, supercomputers, even our mobile phones which in our hand are too fast. Within a fraction of a second we can send communication messages to 100 to 100 people. We can make controller delete or delete for all instantly. But human reaction may not be the same. If you call somebody in your office, he may not come with the same speed all the time. Every time when you call, he will have his own thought process. In 17 and 18, you must have seen that one union leader and there were thousands of followers, 20,000, 50,000 followers. And they used to follow. But now everybody has greater education, and because of the education they are thinking in their own way. And they will think twice before they follow you. So every leader in industry has to take into cognizance all these changes in the human behavior. They may not react. So I choose a specialized in IT also. We have an interface where we need to understand that why we choose certain kind of operating system or certain kind of mobile phone, because they are user friendly. They have done more study of human behavior than the technology, because technology is available with everyone. So we are comfortable with certain technology. Why it is? Because they have understood us more in much better way. In finance we are talking about the behavior finance, where we understand the behavior of financial behavior of a human being before we decide a financial product. A company wish to launch a financial product, they need to understand that what is the financial behavior of the targeted customer. In marketing we have subject, consumer behavior. So everywhere if you go, I think the human aspect cannot be left behind. And I think this 2 days deliberation will definitely give us more insight, because if you go on more upper ladder in the organization, the more accurate and human prone decision has to be taken if you want to be successful in business. So these 17 research papers, all the experts and stalwarts are going to guide you in this 2 days conference, definitely give you a different insight. We always see a lot of games are played, we love football, we love cricket and so many things. There are team games, am I right? The team is the same, but sometimes it wins, sometimes it loses the match. The reason is how they have synchronized themselves, how they are goal oriented, how they are committed at that particular times makes the winner or a loser. So it is important that being team in the same, you have to keep the coherence with the team, you have to see that what are going on in their mind and how can keep their minds together rather than they are physically together. So I think this is the challenging for all of us, because in the business organization you are not supposed to work alone. I have good leadership skill, I have good communication skill, I have good background of academic, doesn't make me successful, but how I handle the human being around me is more important, in the form of customer, in the form of my team member, in the form of my subordinates, and so on, in the form of government also, in convincing and getting the permission from the... So understanding human being is very important aspect, and that's why it is called as behavioral science. Sometimes you can call it behavioral science and art also. Handling human being is an art also. So scientifically you have to see that what these all companies are doing now. You must be saying that data driven. Now the industry is data driven. What they are doing is they are capturing the data related to human behavior, this Swiggy and all these online companies, even Google. If you go Google and go to the analytics, they will tell you that in last 1 month where you have traveled, which hotel you have stayed, which vehicle you have traveled, air travel, bus travel, two-wheeler travel, then your hotels visited, the food you have consumed. So many things they keep on capturing because that helps them to take better decisions for you. Netflix has AI system which is inbuilt where they, in your smart TV, they capture your emotions, knowingly or unknowingly. People may not be knowing. But due to your age, the way you look, but the way you screen through, everything is in background, at the background. So I will get different suggestions, somebody will get different suggestion, recommendation of movies or episodes because they want to make it personalized. Even in education field also. What is choice-based credit system is in future. We have started recently, maybe 3 years back, but in future I think the education will be more personalized. There may not be any discipline like that. Every student will have a different degree. And in future, may or may not be immediately, we call it BCom, MCom, BBA, MBA, MSc and something like that. There will be one degree which will have only 2 components. 60% credit will have a major component and 40% credit will have minor component. So you have a basket of subject all across discipline where student can choose. The discipline will decide where you have got a 60% component. So today there are thousands of degrees. Every private university has different degree. Every deemed to do something, it is BTech, BE, some different name, nomenclature is there. It will be only major and minor, and you can make a lot of combinations for your career. How it will help students at the end of the day? One of the students, which I know that he want to start his own music studio. So he want to do the sound engineering, and there was no such course available in India. So first he had to complete the engineering in IT or computer. So 4 years spent doing engineering in India, went abroad and then 2 years master degree in sound engineering. Again there was no knowledge of the music. When he come back to Mumbai and he purchased the studio equipment, he has taken admission for BA music. So 4 years plus 2 years plus 3 years, how much time he has spent? If it is new education policy is implemented within that 4 years of his engineering in computer, he can 60% component of engineering core. And in 40% component, he can pick up some of the component outside on online mode or on MOOCs mode from sound engineering and some of the component from the BA music which he likes. So within 4 years, he is able to get whatever knowledge is required. We know that in our journey of education, we have a lot of subjects, there is nothing to do in the reality. We have learned so many because they were part and parcel. Without that subject, we could not have completed our education. I think that is going to be fade away in future. So every degree will be a human-friendly degree. Every degree will be the choice of student. Every degree will be the combination. Multiple entry and exit is more famous. It's not that easy that you walk out and you just walk in. There are a lot of things are there which you have to take care. So I think new education policy for all of us is enabling us to be more competitive in a limited period of time. So 4 years degree, you can have a lot of components which you can get from other. And an engineer cannot be made only with the technical knowledge. He needs to understand the soft skills also. Engineering must know what is music. Engineering must know what is painting. Engineering must know what is dance, what is yoga. So I think making that combination, otherwise he is only technical person, he doesn't understand the human being at the end of the day. We do not want doctors also. We know doctors should also have this social angle. He must know the society. He must know what are the problems and issues and challenges of the society. You can't create only expert doctor, but he need to understand many other things from other disciplines. I think this combination will make doctors, engineers, technocrats more human friendly rather than more knowledgeable. I think this combination is required for a country. Otherwise, we need sportsmen, we need people who are creating some music, drama, dance, because that is an important angle. We cannot work 24/7. We need some recreation, we need some entertainment, we need some lifestyle things like yoga and meditation and so many other things. For that we need expert people. So that combination can be made within a prescribed period of time frame, not as additional course, but that will be part and parcel, integral part and parcel of your degree. Nowadays you must be knowing that there are a lot of issues which are going in the students' behavior you make student expert. The other day I was reading a newspaper where I found that one of the students in Aurangabad of that area has gone to the YouTube. He was a very good engineer. So he made a small bomb learning the technology which is available on the Google, YouTube. But he doesn't know how to defuse it because there is no such video was available. So he was afraid and then he gone to some bus stop outside area and he thrown that bomb, but was sincere enough to go and inform police that I found something. He has not claimed that I have thrown it. He said that something I found which looks like a bomb. When police investigated and in their style they have seen that they found that the same boy has thrown that thing. So I think our education system, our traditional education system, you must go back 1000, 2000 years, not because it's our system. First, they used to understand the human values before they teach. Now, we don't teach anybody without confirming his values. And that's why we see a lot of cyber crimes are going on. Anybody is taught about information technology and computer without understanding his value. So he misuses because his behavior is changed. Am I right? Pandit Bhimsen Joshi's guru has started teaching him after 1 year. 1 year he has verified his values. Not a single line, not a single raga was taught to him for 1 year. So you may get hundreds of such examples where teacher, and that's why the teacher's role is very important. You take a lot of YouTube videos, online teaching, teacher's role will never end because teacher will only understand the kind of students he has in his class, what are his values, what are his priorities, what is his family background, what is his behavioral thing, and every student needs to be treated differently. We are not making a mass production of just giving degrees for everyone. There are a lot of new concepts which are coming where you have slow learner, you have fast learner, and then accordingly, so every individual has got right to have a different combination of teaching, learning, different speed, and he has choices to choose all across the world. Now even yesterday the UG's chairman announced that even international foreign universities can set up their campuses in India. So access to all best quality of education is possible, but not with getting different degree with different university. You can choose one discipline with the use of academic credit bank. You can gather all best knowledge available to make your career, and within that 4 years number of credit time frame, you can create your own degree, you can be expert, and you can start working in a particular profession. So these are the changes which are coming nowadays. The basis is understanding human being. Understanding the behavioral science lays out a realistic understanding of human behavior. Why do humans do what they do? How users think and make their choices? Why consumers make out a particular journey? How and when do people take action? What are the drivers of decision making by the leaders and teams and so on? So these all questions we need to understand in these 2 days time. So understanding human being is not very easy. You cannot sit with a person and understand. It takes time to understand a human being, human priorities, human behavior. Even for your teammates also. When you are doing this master's course in business administration, I think you must have understood 2 or 3 friends in your classes. Their behavior, their priorities, their qualities. But I think understanding the whole class takes time. So when you are in an organization where you are not going to choose your bosses, when you are not going to choose your colleagues, you are not going to choose your subordinate, still you have to deliver the end result to the organization. With profit, increasing market share, and so many other things. And the people may not belong to the same country, they may not speak the same language, they may not follow the same ritual which you follow. Still you have to gather them, understand their priorities, and get the work done from them. So it's a different thing which is going to happen in the future in the higher education also, and we all are going to witness this change, which is positive change, but still a lot of work has to be done. First, every individual will get a different degree of his choice, rather than somebody in the university deciding what he should do, when he should give examination. Now we all decide, na? Sitting in university when you should go for examination in morning or evening. So that flexibility you will get. Exam on demand is the future. So you will get a bandwidth of 4 days. So anytime morning 6 o'clock you want to go, just log in and give examination. Evening 6 o'clock you are comfortable, give examination. Normally what happens today is we decide a 3-hour or 2-hour slot. In that slot, if you are good with the memory, you are successful. If you are not good with your health and memory, you are not successful. So whole thing which you do throughout the semester is not being counted because of that slot which we decide without understanding you. So I think it's going to be more friendly towards student, more friendly toward teachers also. So we all have to see that this is a change in this policy of education. It's not a change because of the time, but change because we need to understand every individual as an individual, his aspiration, his values, his future career plan, and offer him the combination of career or make available the kind of things, system in higher education to make his career a perfect career. For that, students have to be more aware. I think today also you have a lot of choices in choice-based grade system, but hardly students go and read the syllabus content and make their own choices. So as a student, you have more choices to make. As a student, you have more choices beyond your commerce and management faculty you can make. Today also UGC 20% credit you can choose from other universities, other online courses. They want to enhance this to the 40%. So that positive change is going to help you. You want to have London Business School 2 credit subject to be added to your degree. It is possible even today also. So I think you can make yourself more competent. You can improve your capacity to be a good human being at the end of the day. What happens at the end, why we are talking about this higher education and changes? The number of people who are educated, see what we see outside is unrest, what we see outside is unhappiness. At the end of the day, we want that the society should be more happy, society should be more peaceful. We do not want people to run here and there and create stress for each other. So I think with that objective, we must understand the human behavior in all aspects of our life. We are going to be a future manager, and future manager has to be very flexible. Now, the trend which is told by the Harvard professor is 3:2:2. The future of work is 3:2:2. 3 days you will work from home in most of the cases, except teachers like us. 2 days, if there are meetings, you will likely to go to the office, and 2 days will be your weekend, where you will go and enjoy your life, because that is also very important part. You are not machines, you are human beings. So 2 days you require for your own recreation. So the transport industry is going to improve, the recreation industry is going to be, tourism industry is going to get improved, and task-based work is going to be there. Nobody is going to get the permanent job in future. Believe me, don't look at people you need. Lakhs of students are in Pune for getting some government permanent job. You must be seeing that what happens to them. So no job will be permanent. It will be task-based approach. You have to be expert. In my words, jack of all arts and master in one. You must understand all disciplines of management, and you have to be master in one. Simple example. I have to prepare a HR manual for my company. Normally what I do is I prepare some post, 1 or 2, 3 people's post, then I give advertisement in the local newspaper, then I get biodata, then I do screening of the biodata, then after screening of the biodata, I call them for the interviews, then I take the interview, then make appointment, they may join 15 days or 1 month later, then I have to create a space for them to sit in, chai, pani, air condition, table, chairs, cabins, and so many things. And after that, they will join. After 10-15 days, they will start working, and I don't know when they will prepare HR manual. Other than that, I will have a website where I will put that HR manual is required for so and so company. Those who are expert can apply. So expert will apply. I will shortlist few of the expert which I can interview online on the basis of Zoom. I will give them assignment that I am going to pay 25,000 rupees. That person may or may not visit my organization. Maybe 1 or twice he will collect the information. He is sitting in Himalaya or Kanyakumari. I will not have anything to do. He will prepare a draft, present me online. I will make some suggestions, some correction in the draft. 50% amount will be paid when the draft is approved. And next 15 days, He will submit the final copy, I will pay you the remaining 50 to 25,000 rupees. Just imagine that if I give advertisement, spend 4 months to just recruit people. They will work or not work, I don't know, to my satisfaction. But with this kind of system, task-based approach, task-based Uberization of working, in simple words. So you will become expert preparing HR manuals for all companies in India. You do not have to worry. If you are on a fixed job, you may get 1 month 25,000 rupees. But if you are doing this kind of job, 1 week 25,000, remaining 3 weeks is up to you to improve your own skills. So these are the things. It started happening in IT sphere, IT field. Most of the people in IT, they have left their job and they are solving the algorithms for companies at a particular price. The website is also available. So it will happen to all other sectors also. So you will become expert preparing HR manual for the companies in India, and you keep giving assignment and doing that expertise. I don't need an infrastructure created for you. I don't have a permanent liability giving you attendance, checking securities, giving water, tea, coffee, then all other perks and facilities, transportation arrangement, nothing is required. My task is being done, my price is being paid. At the end of the day, you are free to do any other task. So this is going to be a future. So you have to be prepared to understand that where you are looking your future in and how you can be expert in a particular field in understanding. The more you go up in a ladder, if you see, go to the YouTube, or lot of things are available about this big stalwart, Dhirubhai Ambani, and so many other things which are available. How they have their best people, why they are speak up to. They are not there for the money, because after certain level you don't care for money. At initial stage you may be more careful about getting what kind of package and all these things, but still they are there with the organization, working loyal with the organization, because human behavior, human connection. They are more sincere enough to handle the human beings around them, and that is more important. So as a student, as a manager, as a teacher, how you perfectly understand the human being around you, how you handle his thought process, how you are getting connected, and how you feel that he's completely loyal to you and your organization. That matters more. There is no theory beyond that. And how you are expert in doing all these things will make you more followers. People, when you are there, people will work. When you are not there, people may not work, because if they are not following you, you are not connected with their heart, you are not taken care of their small things in life, they may not respond to you, they may not work with the wholeheartedness. I think that is a skill which everyone needs to learn if you want to be successful in life. Thank you very much.
So thank you very much, sir. Now, I would like to express my sincere gratitude to Dr. Gajanan Igbote, sir, Chairman, Business Council Progressive Education Society, for his constant guidance. I would like to express my sincere thanks to the Dr. Parag Kalkar, sir, on behalf of the PES Modern Institute of Business Management. I also thank Dr. Josna Igbote, Madam, Joint Secretary, who is our honored guest for the today's function. Our director who managed this event deserves praise. Thank you, Madam. I extend my gratitude to Dr. Nivedita Igbote, Madam, for her constant support. I want to end by thanking all the participants who took part in the conference, as well as my faculty colleagues, non-teaching staff, and my dearly loved students. Thank you very much. We declare the inauguration function conclude, and I request those who have not taken the breakfast, please proceed for the breakfast. Thank you.